The three most dangerous sports injury red flags every coach must avoid. Hey, I'm Sarah Pitts, and I'm here with a new sports injury Facebook Live for every sports and fitness coach who wants to help with existing sports injuries and help people out of pain without having to put yourself or anyone else in danger. So, what are these red flags? Let me explain. The first red flag is don't even think about fixing it. It really isn't your job to fix injury problems unless you are qualified to do so. And let's face it, most coaches aren't. So as soon as your intention is to relieve pain, you're really on a slippery slope to litigationville. Don't ask how it happened. Don't ask if it's happened before. In fact, just don't ask. International coaching guidelines clearly state that as a non-injury specialist, you must acknowledge somebody's pain and, of course, make a note of it. And then refer them to somebody who can help to treat their problem. But this limits you to asking them to manage their own pain, maybe adapting exercises so that they don't make it worse. But pain really is not your responsibility. But that doesn't mean to say that you can't help at all. So the second red flag is to stay away from symptoms. Now, most coaches think that pain is the first sign of injury, but it really isn't. It's just a symptom of other non-painful underlying problems. And most minor sports injuries are created by a lack of joint movement and or emotional stress. Now, you're not a physical therapist or an emotional counselor, so digging into the physical or emotional problems could be opening a whole can of worms. But improving non-painful joint movement and finding ways to lower emotional stress is a really great way for us as non-injury specialist coaches to help without putting ourselves or the people we coach at greater risk of harm. So the third red flag is don't be tempted into offering advice, even if it's happened to you too. Okay. Now, most of us who became sports coaches, fitness trainers, teachers, sports teachers, did so because we're active people ourselves. And after a certain age or a certain lifetime experience, it's likely that we've experienced some kind of similar ache or pain to the people that we're coaching. But let me be very clear. The most dangerous thing we can do by far is to offer advice based on what helped us or somebody else we know. We're not usually in a position to know a person's medical history or the specifics of their injury problems. And although we think we're being helpful, actually, this can be a way of doing far more harm than good. So the fundamentals of this video for every sports and fitness coach is 1, pain is not your problem. 2, symptoms are nothing to do with you. And 3, never offer advice based on a solution that helped you personally or anyone else you know. So the big idea here is that you can help with existing sports injuries without having to put yourself or anyone else in danger. Now, if you're a coach who seriously wants to turbocharge this process, I'm going to recommend that you check out my book, Unlocking Fitness, because you'll discover the exact strategies you can use to help the people you coach out of pain. You can find that at unlockingfitness.com. So you can be immensely helpful with existing sports injuries without having to put yourself or anyone else in danger. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to click the likes, the hearts, share it with your friends, all that kind of good stuff. And I'll see you on the next video.